Is we are on YouTube already?
We are live now.
Okay, thank you. Okay, welcome to day 38 of the self-healing session to create an intention and resolve so that it becomes a reality. There are several intentions, several wishes we have. You have to make your wishes into an intention, clear intention. And then you have to be determined to achieve. When I say resolve means making a resolution that I want to achieve this. Okay. It remains unfulfilled because we do not establish that intention and resolve as a need, desire, or a problem to overcome. It's very important to do that. So that can only be done not by just thinking, besides saying, you need to write it down to make it a reality. And after writing, you need to pursue it. That's the action which we're doing in this class every day for 28 days. Now we are on 38th. Now we've established an intention, resolve, reality pathway. Because on the 28th day, your creative force, your divine force, your teacher force or guru force, your soul force accepted it, just like accepting an application. And this acceptance led to creation of a pathway. So now when you put a new intention resolve, it will not have to wait for so many days. Now, but when you do this, the first thing that will happen is the reality. Once it's accepted, you will start noticing that you're able to design it. You're able to deliberate it. You are getting all the influences from within, from the creative force, from the divine, the power to be able to execute and deliver the same. And deliver the same. That means you achieve. First step is achieving or accepting that reality. Your intentions become reality. Once it has become a reality, it will flow. It will continue to flow till it has been fulfilled. And all you need to do is come here and make the statement. It goes on from reality to design, blueprint, to three-dimensional existence, visible existence. So this month we are doing endocrine system. What are we focusing on? Diabetes, thyroid, all endocrine glands. Thymus, adrenals, pancreas, ovaries, testes, problems, diseases. And if you don't have any disease, while we are working, we are strengthening these organs from we're making it stronger, more able, more efficient, more potent. Simultaneously, we are focusing in professional focus, career stagnation. That means if nothing is moving in your life, nothing is growing to get back into growth. The youngsters who are working, it's from promotions and advancement. Purpose focus, in the purpose focus, awareness, intuition, and inner voice. That means you are getting reconnected to your inner self. Rather than scattering, you're coming together. You started getting intuitions, which are ideas from within, which is your purpose. You start listening to your inner voice. Okay. So how do we do this? By placing our hands, the heart. These are all the things. You should know what you're trying to do. Then only it works. Bring your focus, bring your attention, fix your focus with the attention, seat your awareness, all-knowing awareness, will automatically go to work when you're singularly focused. Now, once you achieve that silent state, peaceful state, that is when you're ready to manifest. That means make your intended resolve a reality. That's the process. And after that reality, the continuation to the design process, to the implementation process, and delivering process. It'll continue. You have to have all the trust and faith in all those four within you. Actually, there are three, but the guru is part of the divine also and part of the soul also. Is part of all the three. Godliness. So their power is passing through this reality to make it happen. And this reality is by giving you prompts so that the body can start creating the design on which it has to work. And you implement the idea, please. You will be intuitive. You'll get that inner voice. You need to trust it without any doubt and implement it. And when you implement that, and then you take actions on it, that's implementation, taking action. Before designing is the blueprint creation. That's the two-dimensional. This is three-dimensional. And finally, you achieve it. Let's say it was a house, or it was a car, or it was the money, or it was spiritual level, or it was the potential. But at a time, only do three. Okay. So now you have to give the statement. Okay. So now the statement, because you're on the 38th day, will be not just to create a reality, go beyond the reality now. That means start designing, start implementing. I, Ramesh, your name, dissolve whatever blocks are holding me back from having a holistic, healthy, the body resolved, you stated, pancreas, thyroid, adrenals, thymus, ovaries, testes, etc. They want them all to be holistically healthy. Holistically wealthy, income, career, growth, and advancement. Number three, holistically wise, life, awareness, intuition, and inner voice. Continue to experience this mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Move your toes, move your fingers, wipe your hands, cover your face. Open, close, open, close, open, close. With eyes open, separate. So now remember, I told you once you get the purpose of your life, your destined purpose, you have to implement it, whether it's the truth. You have to prove it. From idea to execution and measurement. Subjective, objective, investigative measurement to prove that is the truth. And that implementation stage is what I'm telling you in my story. First, I did implementation in the rheumatoid arthritis patient. Then I started doing other patients. Then I started doing outside. So one after the other implementation and proving your formula as being correct has been going on for so many years and which has developed into such a lot. Okay. Now see, how are you feeling? How are you feeling before? And how are you feeling now? Give it a number and write holistic well-being before number, after number. And in addition to that, what is that emotion you have evoked today? So write it in the comments. Now, even on YouTube and here. And then let's take the question experience. Oh. And why do we write it? To retain this state. Okay. Any questions, any experiences, anything in today?
Not yet in the YouTube. They shared their experience before and after.
This is a time when you stop thinking. So don't start thinking. Stay in that thoughtless state. Stay in that. And when you're thoughtless, you'll be automatically doubtless. You know, in this state which you are, is a state in which healing happens naturally. Well-being happens naturally. You just sit quietly and see how nice it feels. So this is the environment of the soul, guru, divine, and absolute. You're just at the ananda level in the soul thing. You can go deeper and deeper. by seeking it, by creating an intention and resolve. See, it'll go deeper now. Deep. The silence will get deeper. Deeper. Deepest. When I say these words, there'll be vibrations, pleasant sensations, pleasant joy coming in. Okay. Anything there in the chat anyway? Otherwise, I go.
Sir, Kamal shared his experience and
Okay.
like
You
I am
read it. You will
I'm
read it for
yes, I read. I am
Let me see.
receiving
Let me see. Let me see. It's in the chat, right?
yes in Zoom chat, yeah.
Okay, then I can read it. I'm receiving guidance and advice on what to do and what not to do. Also getting encouragement from my environment to move forward and what steps to follow. Wow. So, he's a very sincere boy. He was always sincere since I know him. He implements everything. He records everything. He journals everything and writes down. He says, I'm receiving guidance. Now he's receiving guidance from that inner soul. Also, he's receiving guidance. This guidance is received as a prompt. He becomes aware of the prompt in his brain. The awareness and understanding that prompt happens in the heart and there. Then it goes to the divine. So, depending on the prompt, you can decipher whether it is a soul prompt, whether it's a guru prompt, whether it's a divine prompt, or whether it is an absolute prompt. Remember, finally, all of them, the divine, the guru, this thing, are following the will and the will of the absolute for Kamal to be a co-creator and assist self, humanity, and the nation. And he's also being inspired, motivated from his inner self. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you. Next one. Anybody else?
I think Sonan Chimik have some question. She raised her hand.
Okay.
She removed it.
Okay. Anything in the YouTube? No, na?
No, sir.
Okay. One more thing came in just now.
Sir, in YouTube, nothing from today, but there is a person who is like attending, watching later, not in the live.
Yeah.
He's being putting his comment, like he's getting good clarity, vibrations, and even the crying sometimes. And he was saying, I felt so love towards you with your wisdom, Saigon. So he been sharing.
Okay. Okay. So let us reply one by one for him to listen to it tomorrow whenever he listens.
Yeah,
What's the name of the person?
Nanda Kumar. Yeah.
Yeah. And Nanda Kumar. So one is first sentence, what he said, so I can explain that.
Yes.
Yeah.
First is before he write. So, but
पास में रखो बेटा.
I
इसको
un
copy.
I understood in clarity. I'm getting vibrations.
Okay. One is he's understanding and he's getting vibrations. Now, these are all pulse electromagnetic field vibrations being transmitted to him and which are felt as vibrations for him. Okay, he can feel that. That means he is going deep into his state where everything is only vibration, number one. Or if he's just getting vibration, it is vibration. Each vibration has a meaning. So he's getting the meaning. Even if you feel it as pleasure, just to know that's a constructive vibration when it is pleasure. Next.
Sometimes I will get continuous tears and I could not control.
Okay. The fact that you are getting continuous tears is a sign of development of the Parvati aspect or compassion aspect. And when you get compassionate, you feel for the others. Not only you're feeling for everything you are made of. You are made of many Nandakumars inside the body. So all of them are also letting go. And all those in the family, they are letting go. So that means you are letting go of many of the things. That is why they call tears of happiness. Okay, next.
I am unable to control my love on you as we got absolute information. Very, very thank you to you.
Okay. So he's gone into another state. He says, love of you. That means it's not just for me, but love of all of us. It comes down to that. He says he's trying to express his gratitude by saying that this knowledge was transmitted to you through me, for example. That is why he has. But actually, he has gone into the divine state. Divine state is where that compassion, love, everything, feeling for others, gratitude, everything is there. And that is he's stepping into the divine center and experiencing the divine's force, experiencing the environment of the divine force. There are so many levels of experience of those divine forces. They're all heavenly. The heaven of compassion, heaven of Parvati, heaven of Shiva, heaven of fulfillment. So these are all heavenly abodes. And when he'll go deeper, he will feel the heavenly abode of enrichment, sustenance of Vishnu, of maintenance. And then when wealth starts coming, it will be about Lakshmi. He's in the heavenly environment of Lakshmi, the conducive environment of Lakshmi for him to get the wealth, to make the wealth. So when you step into that environment, you will start taking action towards that. So you are definitely in the second divine heaven. You are tapping into it during this practice. Very good. That's it. Thank you. Great, Nandakumar.
Sir,
For sharing. Because of you, everybody's learning. Yeah.
One thing he wanted to know. Requesting Guruji to explain difference between consciousness and awareness.
Very good question. So what is the difference between consciousness and awareness? Now I want you to understand. Originally, even before we had a concept of somebody called God, a creator, the only thing which was available was all-knowing awareness. So when God said, I have had enough, I'm getting bored, I don't want to be formless, I want to experience form, that is when the so-called Big Bang happened. The movement happened. The starting of the formation of the formed world happened. At that time, what happens? I had an issue whether awareness of the movement came first or movement happened first before awareness. That question stopped me. And when that question stopped me, then I went into inquiry. And then I realized, oh my God, God already knew what is form and formless because he said, I want to experience form. That means he was already aware that there is something as form and formless. So awareness is the first starting point. Okay. Now you come to consciousness. So when awareness is available 24 hours, 24/7, all the time, it's working. But consciousness is a slower form of awareness which only works when we are awake. That's why we call in the morning, when we are awake, we're in a conscious state. When we are deep sleeping, we are in an unconscious state. Okay, so awareness, consciousness is available only your waking hours, that's 16 hours. So it's a slowed form of awareness. If awareness frequency is X, this would be half X, for example, or 3/4 X. Now, what does consciousness consist of? Now, don't confuse it with all this in the Google and all. Clearly, very simple understanding, have common sense. Don't go into the quantum hypothesis and all those things. When I am conscious, I am aware of time. What am I aware? I'm aware of time, place, person, ability to focus, ability to be attentive, ability to do actions. But during sleep, I don't, right? At that time, only awareness is working. Pure awareness. So that is the difference between that. So when you are conscious of time, place, and person, you're conscious. When you're not aware of time, place, and person, you're not conscious. But you are aware at that time. You won't know, but your awareness is working involuntarily without your knowledge. So you won't know also. That's the difference between awareness and consciousness. There are mathematical formulas, so many things are there. Don't waste your time, because I don't waste my time. As long as I've got a clear picture, that's enough. But only to know awareness is working when you're sleeping. Why? It's keeping you alive, man. You're unconscious, you're not dying. Okay?
Sir,
That's
like
it.
when we go from, like when we are not conscious, so we are going into awareness, we can say.
We
That,
are always in awareness. When you're conscious, also you're aware.
or that conscious part merging into awareness, we can say.
No, it's not merging. It's part of the awareness becomes slow down. The frequency slows down. So there is that 24-hour awareness is there. And when it slows down, it forms a new structure of time, place, person, and being conscious of that. I mean, person who drinks alcohol, he's lost. Where are you? I don't know.
Yes.
Who am I? I don't know. What is this place? I don't know. Can you walk straight? I don't know. But a conscious person knows. So when that consciousness slows down, it becomes the potential, that dormant energy which is created everything, this energy which creates the sun. We're not talking the energy which you are talking about, heat, light, all that. No, that's all formed. It is that energy which created it. So it goes on like this slowly. We'll talk about it some other time more. Where did I get all this knowledge? Not from the books, not from the Google, from experience. So my knowledge of whatever it is, my pure experience.
So the matter in also is a slower form of something at the end.
Absolutely. Matter is slowest. Matter is, light is matter.
Yes.
Even then, when you formed the space is matter. Time is matter.
Right.
Air is matter, of course. Beyond the 5 elements that is when the formless. All this is 5 elements are matter.
Yeah. Like solid to it, when we heat it,
Then we're coming down slowly. I'll go deeper down to the story.
Okay.
Next time.
Okay.
That's it. No more, right?
Sure. Quick question.
Yes.
Is there any difference between conscious mind and consciousness?
You have to understand what is a mind. So you have added it as a conscious mind. So when you are conscious of time, place, and person, you are in the conscious state of being. And if you're thinking, it's the mind which is thinking. So when people talk of conscious mind, it is about realized. It's about enlightened. They want to use that word, that this is a conscious, mindful person. I would say conscious, heartful person. It is about what context you're using that word. But actually, mind is everywhere. Just like awareness is, consciousness is, mind. Mano aspect is also available everywhere. And Mano is there in the whole internal universe, physical universe, and the field also, your field. And it's also there, the mind is there here. Now my mind is with Dolgor. So my conscious mind is with Dolgor. You got it? It's unnecessary, too much of, what do you call it? I don't know what you call philosophy and all that stuff. Keep it simple.
Sir, there is a question in YouTube from Srujana. It is. Hello, sir. I am looking for a certain answers in my life. I sit and be in my heart, yet I am not able to hear that voice. Through practicing my sadhana daily, what do I do?
Just keep practicing. Okay. And take action now. Start designing even if you don't hear the inner voice. Okay? Okay. That's it. Chalo. Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody. Let's go to the next one.